Here we go. Anytime you can't see me, let me know. Like I say, I need a telescope to see me. Actually, I could change it so that I'm in the bigger picture. So I should do that. But if anybody needs anything, just yell, please. Hopefully by the time, I should be getting the gateway in a few days. We'll get it all set up and my iPad will work better. Okay, so let's start circling. From our belly, we start from the very center, the belly button. We're pushing our feet against the ground, against the earth, and I have suction cups on the bottom of my toes and feet, and they are really attached to my mat. But it's starting from my belly button. Now we'll go in the opposite direction. Good. Now we're going to go from side to side. Push those hips. And I have my hands gently on my thighs. I can actually feel my thighs working already. Really push those hips. Like, get out of here. Push. Push. Now your arms are down to the sides. Lift those shoulders up and boom. Up, boom, up. Few more. And now really attach hands. Pretend you also have some super glue here on your hands. And you're trying to push your hands lower on the ball, but they're not moving. And lower your chin to your chest. Lift the head up. Lower. Lift the head up. Lower. Lift. A nice good morning stretch for our necks. Shoulders. Lower, lift. One more time, lower and roll the chin along the clavicle. Now that we all have our backup cameras, we don't turn our heads when we're driving. So now we have to really keep these muscles long, and whenever we have a stressful situation, that's usually the first place the stress goes to. So let's really work on stretching these areas out really well. And breathe. Okay, keep your chin to your chest. And now you're going to release your arms, and you're just going to roll down. Go as far as you can comfortably. Now I'm going to roll back up like a rag doll. Roll down. Then roll up. Roll down. Roll up. A few more times. It just feels so good. Lower it down. Come on up. The lower you go, the more you're going to feel it in the lower back. Oh, finally I got my hands down to the floor. Took me a few times, but that's okay. Now I'm going to place the top of my hands on my feet. On the top of my feet. From here, I'm going to straighten my legs out a little bit, pushing my tushy back. starting to lengthen the hamstrings. Our hamstrings are the first to get tight, and then it starts influencing the lower back, giving us trouble. So we always have to focus on them, keeping them long and beautiful and strong. Oh yes, now I'm going to put my palms on the top of my hands. I'm going to roll back and forward. And now I'm going to come forward a little more with my abs in tightly, working very hard on my abs. But always stay connected with the ball. Don't come up too much. That feels great. I don't want to stop. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your legs long and strong. Take your hands up on your shins. Straighten your back. We're doing like a table, and I'm going to roll slightly in and back, ever so slightly. I still have those suction cups on my toes. Feels great. If we were all in a circle now, our spines would be so straight, we'd be bumping heads. The crowns of our heads would be touching. My shoulder blades are nice and close together. My abs are in tightly, protecting my back. Excellent. Come back to the center. Place your hands on your thighs. And I'm going to get nice and tall. Close your eyes so that you can feel and scan your spine. Send some nice deep breaths to your vertebrae, releasing them, making a lot more space in between those vertebrae. You're getting taller and taller. Your abs are in nice and tightly. They're also extending. Your whole body is extending. You're going to get a few inches taller. Keep breathing. From here, I'm going to come down with a nice straight back. And then I'll push myself all the way back up with that nice straight back. When we do this, we usually go down with a straight back and then roll back. I want you to come back with a straight back. Really using your arms against your legs, against your thighs, pushing yourself back up. Your back is a nice straight board. And you're working from your abs and hips. That's where you're hinging from, the hip joints. Now I'm going to remain with a nice straight back. My knees are bent. I'm going to drop one arm to the side so it taps the ball. Now I'm going to lift the arm up and I'm reaching for you. If you were in front of me, I would be touching your fingertips and lower. Up, lower, 3, lower, 4, lower, 5, lower, 6, lower, 7, lower. If you need to rest, if this is very difficult for you remaining in this position, then just sit up tall and reach up for the sky. Now I'm going to take the arm behind me and back to the center. As far as I can take it without hurting myself. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to take it all the way up and all the way back. All the way up and all the way back. All the way up and all the way back. All the way up and all the way back. Okay, now we're going to sit up tall. I'm going to do a nice big circle. And when I bring my arm up, I turn my palm out. Up, out, up, out, up, out. 5 more. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go the opposite direction. Take it back. Turn the palm to me. Then slice to the side. Up, down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. So now we're going to go back to our original position. Nice straight back. Our heads are bumping each other, the crowns of our heads. I'm dropping my other arm down to the side. Which other arm you did not do, do it now. I purposely don't say right and left. And lift up and down. Up, down. Up, down. 4, down. 5, down. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to take that arm behind us back as far as you can take it. Each time you'll be able to go back a little more. 3, 4, 5, 6. I can really feel my abs going in tightly. 7. Focus on them. 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to lift the arm up and back. Up and back. 3 and back. 4 and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's sit up nice and tall and circle. Slicing and then turning the palm back. Up and back. Up. 4. Up. If you have a shoulder issue, then you just place your hand on your shoulder and continue to circle. This will be a lot easier. And we're going to go in the opposite direction. Back up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6. The purpose of turning your wrist is also you're getting more lubrication in your shoulder with that process.